Hi, my name is Sharp Radway. For those of you who may not know me, I'm a pianist and composer and arranger and author and lover of music. I'm going to be playing some music for you this evening. Before I do, I just want to say thanks to the City of Albany Cultural Affairs Office Jazz Week for having me, and also MF Productions. Well, I guess I'll get started with a piece composed by a beloved mentor of mine who died, or well, I prefer to say transitioned. He transitioned 2 years ago, around this time on September 1st. And that would be Dr. Randy Weston. And so I'm going to begin by paying homage to him by playing one of his compositions entitled Berkshire Blues. I hope you enjoy it. Well, that was for Dr. Randy Weston. Well, let's see, for a number of months now, since March, and we're into the month of September, we've been on a sort of lockdown, you know, isolated and socially distanced from one another. We've been alone, but in fact, we've been alone together. And with that in mind, I'm going to be playing for you an old jazz standard entitled just that, Alone Together. And this is dedicated to all of you. All right, so that was Alone Together. Yeah, it's not real easy right about now, a lot of people are struggling with being alone. But I just want to encourage you not to fall into loneliness, which is such a wicked thing. But remember, you know, that even though you may be alone, you're not alone by yourself. We're alone together. Now listen, I'm a big fan of love and peace. If you ever come to one of my gigs, you'll probably hear me go on and on about love. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of love. And like I said, also peace. Now look, I'm gonna play something by one of my favorite composers. We have a number of things in common. He has roots in Cape Verde, and I have roots in Burkina Faso and Guinea-Bissau. Let's see, what else? He's a pianist and composer, as I am as well. We both spent a lot of time living in Connecticut and before moving to New York. And that composer's name, and piano player as well, his name is Horace Silver. So I'm gonna play a song of his that I enjoy playing on live performances, and this one is entitled Peace. All right, now, I don't know if you can tell, maybe you can, one of my main influences, well, I have a whole bunch of influences on piano, but one of my main influences is Thelonious Monk. This is him right here, Thelonious Monk. And by the way, this is Dr. Randy Weston right here. I keep him on my piano. And he's, I take that photo with me to recording sessions and various gigs. But one of my main influences, and also an influence of Dr. Weston, is Thelonious Monk. And so right now I'm going to play a piece of his that I've been looking at lately. It's such a beautiful piece. It's called Ruby, My Dear. So I'll be thinking of Monk and paying homage to him with this piece, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, here we go. Ruby, My Dear. Mmm. That song is like good food. I love that song. Oof. Ruby, my dear. Well, for those of you who've seen me perform, you know I often have a vocalist with me if the budget permits. Yeah, I always like to do a gig where I have a vocalist singing along with the band. And well, we're at a very special moment in the evening. I'm going to showcase two vocalists. So I'm going to have both of them sit in with me. The first one that I'd like to introduce to you is a very special vocalist who, check this out, you're not going to believe it. She came here 20 years ago, couldn't speak English, not at all. Oh my goodness, from Japan, from the ancient land of Shiga, Japan. She plays the koto. Now she came here and learned English and studied jazz. She's now working as a full-time jazz vocalist, and I think she has at least 4 records out and doing gigs all over the place. And her name is Taiko, T-A-E-K-O, Taiko. And so I've been working with her over the past, well, let's see. We first worked together many years ago, at least 10 years ago. So we've been doing more work together recently. And so I'm going to feature her now on a song called The Sun Died. Now, you should know that she plays a traditional Japanese instrument called the koto, which is very similar to some of the ancient African stringed instruments. There's an instrument that I love to listen to. It's called the kora. Very similar to the koto. It has a very similar sound. I listen to it every day. I love the sound of the kora. And so she's going to be playing koto and also singing a song entitled The Sun Died. So I hope you enjoy this. This is Taiko.
The sun died, the sun died with my love. When you left me blue, the summer died too. My love and the sun, it's the same. The sun died, the sun died with my love, and I'm so alone. Yet life goes on. But for me, there can be no more dawn. Yesterday, the coldest winter was like spring. I thought
Well, I enjoyed that. I hope you did too. Yeah, I enjoy working with her. I have to think differently. I have to play differently than I ordinarily would. And I really enjoy that challenge. Yes, indeed. I look forward to doing much more work with her and making much more music. Now, I have another vocalist, a very, very special vocalist that I'm going to be featuring as well. Another one who has worked with, she's worked with some of my heroes. She's worked with Houston Person and Barry Harris, a master pianist and personal friend of mine, Johnny O'Neill. Well, I'm going to tell you about her in a little bit. Right now, I'm going to play a song for you, another old standard that I enjoy playing, not just solo piano, but also in the context of a jazz trio. But this one is one that I'm going to play for you solo piano right now, and it's called Stars Fell on Alabama. Stars Fell on Alabama. Now, before I played that, I promised that I was going to present another vocalist to you. This is a personal friend of mine. Like I said, she's worked with Barry Harris, Houston Person, Johnny O'Neill, a whole host of fantastic musicians, because she is quite fantastic in her own right. She's such a beautiful vocalist, but also a beautiful person and personal dear friend of mine. And her name is Cynthia Soriano. Now we're gonna take a step back in time, and I'm gonna share with you a video of something that we did in the studio back in 2015. Before I grew this beard here, yes. So this is a song that we did in 2015, and it's another jazz standard entitled "When Sunny Gets Blue." And I'm sure you'll enjoy her very much. Again, this is Cynthia Soriano joining me on "When Sunny Gets Blue."
When sunny gets blue, her eyes get gray and cloudy, then the rain begins to fall. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter, love is gone, so what can matter? No sweet lover man comes around to call. When sunny gets blue, she breathes a sigh of sadness like the wind that stirs the trees, winds that set the leaves to swaying like some violins are playing strange and haunting melodies. People used to love to hear her laugh, see her smile. That's how she got her name. But since that sad affair, she's lost her smile. She's changed her style. Somehow she's not the same. Memories will fade, hurry, new love, hurry here. Kiss away her lonely tears. Hold her near when sunny gets blue. People used to love to hear her laugh and see her smile. That's how she got her name. Since that sad affair, she's lost her smile and changed her style. Somehow she's not the same. Memories will fade. Pretty dreams will rise up where her other dreams fell through. Hurry, new love, hurry here. Kiss away her lonely tears. Hold her near when sunny gets blue. Hurry, new love, hurry here. Kiss away her lonely tears. Hold her near when sunny gets blue.
All right, that was Sister Cynthia Soriano. So lovely, so wonderful. I really enjoy accompanying her. It's just such a treat. And by the way, we have a couple things coming up. There's a record that I'll soon be releasing, hopefully by the end of this month, September 2020. And we're also working on some other things as well, a duo project. We're always working on something. So look out for that. Okay, now, I guess this brings us to the end of our journey. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this evening. And thanks to the City of Albany and the City of Albany Cultural Affairs Office. Thank you so much for having me be a part of your Jazz Week. And also, Jason Franklin from MF Productions. Greatly appreciate you. All right, so I'm going to close this out now with a song composed by someone who is, how would I describe him? He is, to me, he's, definitely a friend, a close friend. a teacher, mentor, a confidant, one of my many employers in the industry. I'm speaking about Mr. Benny Golson. I guess it's been, well, it's at least 10 years. Could be, yeah, it's probably a little more than 10, but it's at least 10 years since we've been working together. And if you're not familiar with him, you should know that he's, well, first of all, he's going to be 92 on his next birthday. He's been out here for quite some time. He's a master saxophonist, composer, arranger. In fact, he's an NEA jazz master. What else? An author. He's done a lot of film scoring, writing for commercials. Oh, the list goes on and on. The amount of work that he's done is really incredible. And so it's been quite a treat working with him. There's a song that we do on every gig. I can't remember one gig that we've done over the past decade or so that we have not played this song. It's a song that he composed for a beloved friend of his who he came up with early on in his career. That would be the great trumpeter, Clifford Brown, and who they call Brownie. And this is a piece that we always play just to honor Brownie's memory and his great legacy. And like I said, we do this all the time. However, we do it in the original key, and tonight I'm going to try it in a totally different key. So this is a song of Mr. Golson's entitled I Remember Clifford. And, well, I hope you enjoy this. I almost forgot. Before I go, I have to do some promo stuff. Okay, so I would ask that you please visit me at sharpradway.com. That's SharpRadway. Yes, I'm spelling it out. You'd be surprised how many people mess up the name Sharp. That's SHARP. My last name is Radway, RADWAY. So that's sharpradway.com. Since COVID started, you know, I'm now on Instagram, so you can find me there. I'm also on Facebook, of course. And if you go to my website, you'll find an email address for me, my personal email address. Feel free to drop me a line, say hello. Yeah, it'd be great to hear from you. Okay, I have a record, like I mentioned before, it's gonna be coming out pretty soon. Please buy my music, buy my book. I have a book called Musicianship 101, What They Don't Tell You in School. It's a book of bullet points, do's and don'ts, you know, if you want to pursue a music career, whether as a performer or a teacher. But that book is available. It's been out since 2010. So it's been out for 10 years. Again, that's Musicianship 101, What They Don't Tell You in School. Get that book. Get that book. All right. What else can I think of? I think that is everything. All right. No doubt we're living in some very challenging, these are some different times. These are some really different times and very challenging. But I just want to take a moment to encourage you, you know, exercise your faith, you know, and I want to wish you much love and much peace, and encourage you to just to love, you know, spread love, share love, spread it, you know, we need, we definitely need some love. Okay, I wish you love, I wish you peace, I wish you strength, and I'm out of here. Okay, I love you so much. Peace.